Take 16. So this is a series called Going Beyond. All my kids, when they were growing up, were taught the basic elementary teachings of the gospel of Jesus Christ. As older teachers in the mid-late teens, Benj Ruth, and Jordan, was taught going beyond the basics for 6 months, and then they became ordained pastors of the Denton, Texas church. And now, as grandfather, I wish to pass this down to my kids, just if grandkids and generations of future. Been to 24 different countries, preached in 4 different continents, teaching both in church, in pastors' conferences, marriage conferences, youth conferences. I've lived overseas twice, once as a single with my wife, and then returned decades later with my wife and 4 kids. There it is. Thank you. Sorry. Hopefully you're patient. Hebrews 6:1. Therefore, leaving the elementary teachings about Christ, let us press on to maturity. And that's the real whole purpose of going beyond. You can never leave Christ, obviously, but this is going beyond the basic topics and covering basically things that a mature believer needs to understand and believe and know the scriptures, and convinced that that is what it takes to mature. So we're going to look forward to that. Again, the goal of this is to leave a legacy to my generations to come. Hopefully this will, go on beyond me. That is the goal, for them to have a solid foundation in the gospel. The first video was created in a chunking style. The chunking style is the meat packing word, which is when the butcher gets the animal and chops it up into chunks and sends those chunks down to the local butcher, who then cuts it up to the preferences of the people in the local area to be sold to them. So chunking style is covering a big area and forcing the person listening to be a buran and actually study it for themselves, and exactly what the Holy Spirit is teaching them. So, and in that video, I asked the parents to go ahead and start and stop and ask questions and expand it. But instead of one long chunking video that I produced, Ben suggested to break it down into 3 to 5 minute videos and cover the topics deeper. So you're still looking at the slide. So, here are the 17 topics, and yes, it's pretty extensive. But going through it: creation, triun, monoman, sin, death, Jesus, born again and the Holy Spirit, Christ soldiers, 12 disciplines, Holy Spirit, soul, mind, and flesh, 5 senses, boulders of the faith and hope, spiritual blessings in physical realm, baptism of the Holy Spirit and water, fellowship of believers, and the church and servant leadership. And of course, I reserve all rights to have multiple videos per topic here. Just in case it's probably going to be more than 17, but these are the 17 topics that I will cover. So let's begin.